Welcome to the FastPort Explainer video, where we will introduce you to the benefits and process of using FastPort, a solution designed by Access4 for seamless service migration. So, what is FastPort? FastPort is a solution designed by Access4 to enable the migration of services to our platform before the porting process is completed. It allows customers to migrate their services to the Access4 platform before the port, giving partners control over the customer's go live on our platform. When your customer is live, their services allow for outbound calling, and if you have set up retail billing, charges will start automatically. With FastPort, you can determine when the customer turns on their services with Access4, ensuring a smooth transition for your customers. The actual port can then occur after the customer successfully goes live using FastPort. This process effectively delivers the call as if Access4 is currently hosting the number. It is important to note that FastPort will not transfer a number to Access4 before the porting process is complete. There will also be mandatory downtime during the cutover. However, the service will resume as expected once the cutover is complete. So, why use FastPort? If you have customers that need to go live soon, FastPort will help speed up the process. There are minimal disruptions to the end customer as setup is complete before the cutover. This is usually not possible with a normal port. There is minimal downtime during the cutover, and charges will start immediately so that you can charge your end customer quickly. Now you know what FastPort is. Let's dive into how it works. The key to FastPort is the carrier diversion. A carrier diversion works by redirecting incoming calls to a different destination. When an incoming call is received, the exchange identifies the desired destination and redirects the call accordingly using a diversion header. A SIP diversion header is a SIP header field that can be added to a SIP message to indicate that the call has been redirected from another destination. For example, if a caller dials a number that is forwarded to another number, the SIP diversion header can include the original number and the reason for the redirection. Basically, it's a message attached to a number that tells the exchange where the number came from, where it wants to go, and why. For FastPort to work, the carrier diversion must have three key pieces of information in the diversion header. 1. The calling number. 2. The called number. 3. The diverting number. Let's think about it in terms of your end customer. The calling number would be their client or customer trying to call their business. The diverting number is the number that the call is going through. For FastPort, this will always be an Access4 FastPort number. The called number would be your end customer's number. This is the number that the calling number is trying to reach. All three pieces of information must be present in the carrier diversion for FastPort to work correctly. Using the chart below, we can see where each piece of information is used in the process. There is an inbound call for your end customer by the calling number. The carrier diversion uses the diverting number to send the call to the Access4 Session Border Controller, SBC. Our SBC reads the carrier diversion and checks if the originally called number, now present in the diversion header, exists in SASBOS. If the called number exists, the calling number's call is directed there. This results in the end customer receiving the call as if the number were already hosted on the Access4 platform. To check if a service can use FastPort, forward or divert the service to 1800A4 port, 1800-247-678. If the losing carrier refuses or cannot divert to an 1800 number, you can use one of our geographically located numbers instead. Call the service and listen to the automated message. Using a service not on the Access4 platform, such as your mobile phone, call the service you set up the forward for. An automated message will play, and it is essential to listen to the entire result, which sounds like this.
The number you are directing from is 12345. If that is the number you have dialed, FastPort is available. Diversion information is not available for this number. You can use FastPort if the number you have dialed is 12345.
Step 1. Submit the port with Access4 and select exchange-based diversion and import numbers on the porting form. You will also need to provide a copy of the most recent invoice. Step 2. Contact the losing carrier and request a carrier diversion for the numbers and state that the diversion header must preserve the redirecting number. Step 3. Have all numbers forwarded to one of the FastPort numbers provided. We have an email template for partners and their end customers to use when requesting the diversion to assist in getting it set up correctly. Step 4. Call the numbers to test if FastPort is working correctly. Ensure your test call is from a service not using the Access 4 platform, such as your mobile phone. Step 5. Once everything is set up and tested, advise the Access 4 porting team that FastPort is activated. Your porting order will proceed in the background. And that's it. You have successfully migrated your services using FastPort. The most common issue encountered is when the losing carrier has not correctly set up the diversion header. This can prevent calls from reaching the customer. If you experience this issue, make sure to contact the losing carrier and ensure they have correctly set up the diversion header. Remember, the header must have all 3 pieces of information. 1. The calling number. 2. The called number. 3. The diverting number. If you need further assistance, please speak with your partner growth manager or email the porting team. Thank you for watching this FastPort Explainer video.